Let's take a second look at the modes of the melodic minor scale. This is very useful if you're trying to get a handle on this at the college level, so feel free to stop the video at any point or replay any part of it. If you haven't seen my video on the major modes and their corresponding chords, or would like to review it before watching this video, feel free to give it a listen. The same for my first video on the minor modes and their corresponding chords. In the key of C minor, the modes are 1. Melodic minor mode or C minor major scale. 2. Dorian flat 2 mode or D Dorian flat 2 scale. 3. Lydian sharp 5 mode or E flat major 7, sharp 4, sharp 5 scale. 4. Lydian dominant mode or F7 sharp 4 scale. 5. Mixolydian flat 6 mode or G7 flat 6 scale. 6. Locrian sharp 2 or Aeolian flat 5 mode or A half diminished scale. 7. Locrian flat 4 mode or B altered scale. And back to 1 melodic minor mode or C minor major scale. The first mode we're going to look at is C melodic minor mode or C minor major scale. This is derived from the C major scale. But it has a minor third, the E becomes E flat, and a major seventh. So we retain the B. Be careful, as C minor major scale is an alternative name to melodic minor scale that I like to use, as this is a C minor 5-note scale with a G major 5-note scale stacked on top. Minor major 7th is actually a chord type, but I speak of this as a scale as it helps me visualize the scale. The second mode is Dorian flat 2 mode, or D Dorian flat 2 scale. Dorian means starting on the 2nd degree of the major scale. In this case, it would be the 2nd degree of C major. So this is a C major scale starting on the 2nd degree, starting on D. But since it's called a Dorian flat 2, we flat the 2nd degree of this scale, so the E becomes an E flat. The third mode, Lydian sharp 5 mode or E flat major 7, sharp 4, sharp 5 scale. Lydian means starting on the 4th degree of a major scale. E flat is the 4th degree of a B flat major scale. Here's B flat major scale. And here is E flat Lydian scale. The same scale starting on E flat. You'll notice if you start a major scale on its 4th degree, the resulting scale has a sharp 4 automatically. Since this is a Lydian sharp 5 mode, you sharp the 5th note also, so the B flat becomes a B natural. The next mode, the 4th mode, is the Lydian dominant mode, or F7 sharp 4 scale. Here's a Lydian scale related to the C major scale. But this is a Lydian dominant scale, so we flat the 7th degree. The E becomes an E flat. The fifth mode is the Mixolydian flat 6 mode, or G7 flat 6 scale, related to the C major scale with a flat 6 degree. Here's a normal Mixolydian mode, or a G7, related to the C major scale. But this is called a Mixolydian flat 6 mode, so the E becomes an E flat. Next, the sixth mode is called the Locrian sharp 2, sometimes called the Locrian natural 2, and it's also called the Aeolian flat 5 mode, or an A half diminished scale. In the case of the Locrian natural 2, Locrian means starting on the 7th degree of a major scale. So this would relate to B flat major. A is the 7th of B flat. Here's a B flat major scale starting on the 7th. However, this is called a Locrian sharp 2 or a Locrian natural 2, so the B flat becomes a B. This is also called an Aeolian flat 5 mode. Aeolian means starting on the 6th degree of a major scale, so this would be related to the C major scale. A C major scale starting on A. But it's called the Aeolian flat 5 mode, so the E, once again, becomes an E flat. Now you notice the E becomes an E flat an awful lot of times. That's because all of these modes are still related to C minor major. They're just starting on different degrees. So I'm playing the same scale, I'm just starting at different points. The seventh mode is called a Locrian flat 4 mode, or the B altered scale. Locrian means starting on the 7th degree of a major scale. So this is related to the C major scale. But it's called a Locrian flat 4 mode, so the 4th of this scale, the E, becomes an E flat. The modes work the same regardless of whatever melodic minor scale you're playing. For instance, if I was playing F melodic minor, the second mode would be Dorian flat 2. And the third mode would be Lydian sharp 5, or A flat major 7, sharp 4, sharp 5. Well, thanks for watching. This wraps up my Part 2 lesson on the minor modes. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to ask in the comments section below. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel for updates on my newest jazz video lessons.